Hello there, this is Story Molly, and in this episode we'll be looking at toxic relationships at work and the 8 strategies that you can employ to make sure that you thrive. Most of us in the course of our life and at some point in our lives will be preyed upon by psychopaths. This could be narcissistic people or bullies. Because we spend most of our times in the office working, we are more likely to find psychopaths in the office. And in today's episode, we are going to look at the strategies that we can employ to make sure that we wade the narcissistic people out of our lives, or we can see them from a distance and find ways to keep them away from us. But we also want to hear from you. What are some of the strategies that you have employed to keep away from bullies? My name is Maureen Morori, and this is Story Molly. Come with me. The very first strategy that we feel is best for you is not to share information with people at the workplace. When we say people, we mean gossipers or narcissistic people, or even friends that you have not really known for a long time. You don't know their character. You don't know how they will use this information. So if you're dealing with a narcissistic person or a gossiper, sometimes you will not even know who they are. So when it comes to sharing information with other people, do not share information that is not really needed by them, because if they know anything that they can use against you to gain power or to take advantage of you, they will definitely use this information against you. This doesn't mean that you cannot find reliable friends at work. Not at all. You might be able to make friends and even best friends from your workplace. The only thing that you have to be aware of is take time to learn your friends. Take time to see how they treat other people. Take time to know if you are actually connecting at a higher level than just working together. Don't be very fast at forming friendships or relationships at the workplace. Learn people, study them, then make informed decisions. The second strategy that we feel you can employ to remain sane and to cultivate healthy relationships at work is to confront the bully. It sounds really hard, but it is necessary for you to find the courage to confront the bully. Remember, when bullies or psychopaths approach you or approach any other person, it's because they have found what they think is a weakness in you, or they believe that you deserve to be treated the way they treat you. When you confront them, and because they do not expect that you will actually confront them, because in their eyes and in their mind, you are a weaker being, you are a weak victim. So when you confront them, then do not expect that, and this will take them by surprise. And by that, they might be able to stop or to actually concentrate and put their energy into somebody else. But when it comes to confronting, have facts. Don't go there without facts. You have to have facts, and also you have to be very composed. When you do that, the bullies might take a step back. They might feel bullied themselves by the fact that you actually approached them, and they might leave you alone. So confront them, but with facts and with composure. One thing that has made people to be bullied or to be painted in a very negative light is gossip. So avoid gossip. In all ways, in all manners, avoid gossip. You might be the person who only listens, so passively you are actually continuing the gossip or allowing the gossiper to share information through you. So you are a garbage bin that collects information from other people, and the gossiper is always dumping this garbage or information in you. By allowing them to tell you information about others, you're also allowing them to tell information about you to others. So do not allow them to use you as their dumping ground. One of the things you can do if a gossiper comes to you is you can excuse yourself. If you are a busy person, for example, at the workplace, or you are at your desk and a gossiper comes to you, you can excuse yourself and say that you're busy and you will talk to them at a later time. But if you cannot do that, the alternative thing is to do, if you're courageous enough, is to actually tell them on their face that you do not appreciate gossip and you don't feel that it's something that you should do or you want to do with them. And this, they will respectively leave you alone. Of course, they'll not be happy. They will feel that you've attacked them. They will feel that they have lost the fight with you, but it is okay. You stand your ground. If it's in the phone, because sometimes the gossiper will call you when you're at home and they want to share information about somebody in the office who did something, you can tell them that you're busy at that moment and you will give them a call at a later time. So by prolonging the time that they will tell you information about another person, and if you don't call them back, they will see that you do not actually want to be involved or engaged in gossiping. So 3 things. Excuse yourself that you're busy and you want to do something else and you will get back to them at a later time, or tell them outright that you don't appreciate gossiping. Or the other way, if they call you when you're not in the office over the weekends and they want to gossip about somebody, you can tell them that you will call them later because you're busy at the moment. Whatever, find a reason just to not to listen to them when they're talking about other people, and you'll be safe. Watch out for frenemies. Frenemies are friends or people who pretend that they are your friends, but they actually are not your friends. Today they'll be your friends, tomorrow they'll be your enemies. So frenemies, what they're looking for is to actually gain or take advantage of you for a short period of time when they need somebody to talk to or when they need some help in the office, and you can give them or offer them this kind of help or support at that time. Once they're done with you, they're gone and they go to somebody else who can provide a different kind of support that they need at that particular time. They might go to back and forth from you to another person, and then back to you, and the cycle continues over and over again. And because you as a person who's allowing them back, you actually have maybe empathy, or you are friendly enough, it means you accept them back and you continue the relationship like it never ended. But it hurts you, and in a way it makes you feel used. So what you can do is tell them that if they're not willing to be friends with you when you actually need them at some point, you can cut them off, cut them loose. You don't even have to say anything to them. Just cut them loose. Do not entertain them when they come back. Just move on. And if you can find other friends in the office who are more reliable than these frenemies, then that'll be good for you. But the thing is, you have to be careful is that frenemies, as soon as you try to form relationships or friendship with somebody else, they come back so quickly. You will not even notice when they're back. So they'll come back and try to stop you from forming relationships or friendship with other people so that they keep using you for as long as they want. So you have to be very careful, very observant of people like these. They're normally not evil per se or bullies. They just don't want you to have any other friends other than them, but they're not even there for you when you need them. They only come back when they need you. So listen to yourself. You will know when people are using you. One more thing that you have to be careful is forming groups or being part of groups at the workplace. Groups are not bad. Some groups have gone ahead to become very successful. They have formed financial groups that they actually support each other, travel groups that you travel together. So groups are not really bad, but you have to know their goals, their agenda, why they were formed, and how they behave within this circle. So before you engage yourself into a group of people, get to know what they do, what they engage in, what is their goal, and what is their target, and how do they behave when they meet. If you want to be part of them, you could actually attend one of their meetings. Try to see if it's something that attracts you, if it's something that resonates with your character and your being. You will definitely know. While you are at work, the one main reason that you are there is that you're pursuing your career, you want to grow, you want to move to the next level. If you are there and you are feeling left out by friends, by groups at the workplace, the best thing that you can do is actually focus on self. How can I develop myself? How can I become a better person in terms of what I am doing or my goals at work? How can I move to the next level or climb the career ladder? So it's very important for you to focus on yourself. When you do that, when you focus on yourself at work, it means that you will not be distracted by negative gossip at work. You will not be distracted by these groups. You will not be distracted by these frenemies and bullies at work, because you know why you're there. So you will focus on the reason why you're there: to grow, to develop, to move to the next level. And this you can do by focusing on how to detect the bullies. So for example, we have lots of information on the internet about how to detect narcissists or bullies or psychopaths at the workplace, and how better to deal with them. When you have information either about the bullies or psychopaths at work, it means you'll be able to detect them from a distance and keep yourself safe. So go out there, develop yourself, either by acquiring a new skill or learning about the challenges that you are having at work and how best you can overcome them. At some point, you might need to speak to the authority if the situation is getting out of hand. You have tried to approach the psychopath. You have tried to study them and keep them away from you, but still they have found a way to continually harass you or to make your life difficult at work. If that happens, and when that happens, it's the high time that you speak to the authority. This could be the manager, the line manager, or the HR, the human resource manager. So you could approach these people and talk to them about the challenges that you're experiencing with a group of people or with a person that you feel is harassing you or making your life difficult at work. When this time comes to speak to the authority, again, arm yourself with the right information, facts. Get your facts right. Do not go there and you are assuming that the people are attacking you. No, you have to have facts. So be very factual. And again, as you would do when you're confronting the bully, is for you to remain calm and composed. So remember to be composed, to be calm, and to have facts. So follow those procedures and see if they can help you or support you. No man is an island. Again, you will need support system. You need a support system that helps you to navigate the career path that you're on, or to help you to navigate the social experiences that you have with other people. At some point, you might need to talk to somebody who is very knowledgeable in the area that you have challenges on or in. And this could be a mentor, for example, a mentor who is in your line of work, and they are able to give you information on how to develop yourself, how to move to the next level, or just how to work and to find joy in what you do. Find a mentor who shares the same beliefs and mentality as you do, and they'll be able to support you in that way. Another support system that you could have, it could be some friends or family members that would listen to you about the experiences that you're having at work. And these people might not be able to give you any information or assistance or help, but talking by itself is healing, is therapeutic. It's better for you to find a support system that will be able to listen to you, to encourage you to keep going when you feel like life is becoming difficult at the workplace, and sometimes just to share information with them. There you have it. These are some of the 8 strategies that you can employ to keep yourself away and sane at the workplace, to keep away from bullies and from psychopaths or narcissistic people that you might have at the workplace. They are: do not overshare, confront the bullies if you have to and if need be, avoid gossip at work, watch out for frenemies, avoid groupings, work on yourself, talk to the authority when need be, and seek support system. Even after you do all this, some people will not like you, not for any reason, not for any particular reason. They just don't like you, and it's okay. You probably feel the same way about some people. You cannot be their friends. It's not because you hate them or you dislike them. It's just that you do not have a common goal. You don't share the same beliefs, and it's okay not to be friends with everybody. Always keep on improving yourself. If you're mentally healthy and socially healthy, and you have friends, a few friends that you can rely on, and you have support system, then you're good to go. You don't need to have everybody in the world behind you or rallying for you. You just need to have you healthy and to believe in yourself, and to have a few friends, a few family members who are able to support you and who are able to nudge you forward and rally for you in all ways. So remember, not everybody would like you, but it's okay. You don't like everybody either, and it is okay as well. Keep a small circle of friends, a few family members that actually care for you, and always remember that you need to be your biggest supporter. Your biggest fun should be you, not other people. When you do that, you will find joy in all you do. You will have some challenges here and there with people at work, at home, but you will find solutions that will help you to remain above the water, to be able to overcome the challenges that you're going through. This marks the end of our episode today. I am 100% sure that you have had to deal with bullies as well. So share with us some of the strategies that you've employed, some of the skills that you've learned over time when it comes to dealing with bullies and narcissistic people at workplace. Share them in the comments below, and we'll be waiting to hear from you. As of now, we come to the end of Story Molly, and thank you so much for being with us until the end of this episode. My name is Maureen Murari. Until next time, bye-bye.